Today we're going to be doing a little indoor review of the S105 here, sent to me courtesy of LiTake.com. It is a Whoop style aircraft, pretty much blacked out except for the props. Let's get it in the air and check it out. This is going to be the flight review, indoor flight review. Only going to fly this one indoors. It can fly outside on a very calm day, but mostly this is going to be an indoor flyer for you. This is the S105. Not sure exactly if that's the name of the company or what. A little bit unclear on that. So you got yourself a 220 milliamp hour battery with this little, what is it, a JST 2.0 or something like that plug. Transmitter. This one's going to give you flips. This one's your rates. This one, or is it this one? One of these two, I think it's this one, is your stunt button. It's gonna do like funnels or kind of fly in a circle on its own. So you're just gonna have to manage the throttle on that. We'll show you that when we get in the air. So we're gonna turn on the transmitter, turn on our aircraft here. Tiny little aircraft. And this probably would make a nice little FPV flyer. I think there were only 2 rates on this one. We'll check it when we get in the air. So we're up in the air. There you are, S105. It is a nice little flyer. Got a very bright little LED in the front here. And as you can see, very stable. Just kind of riding the throttle a little bit. Yaw demonstration on the first rate. So a little bit slow on the first rate. Let's try it. So it increases a little bit on the second rate. Oh, there is a third rate on this one. So there are 3 rates. And it increased a little bit on that third rate. So let's go back to the first rate here. And we'll show you some little first rate flying. Flying around on the first rate indoors. It flies nice. I like this one. Has a slightly larger battery than most of your Whoops. Not as big a battery as the B Whoop. And the B Whoop, I would say, probably flies better overall. But this one's a nice flyer too, and I like the black design. Interesting with the blue and the yellow props though. So pretty good demonstration here on the first rate. Second rate, yaw is gonna increase a little bit. Your pitch and speed is gonna increase. Let's funnel it, show you a nice little, oh. How about that save? What? Gonna hit myself. What's happening there? All right, let's get a funnel going here. Funnel. What's happening here? I can't even blame it on the wind. We're indoors here. Man, it's windy in my house today. See, it just doesn't work. So we'll give you a little funnel here. Second rate. I think I was expecting it to be a little bit tighter, like it is on the third rate. So, while we're doing this here, why don't we push this button, demonstration button? I think it's this one. Yep, there you go. So I'm not even doing that, it's doing it all by itself. I'm just kind of controlling the throttle. So that's a pretty cool little feature. Never seen that in a Whoop. And it bounces off the wall and keeps spinning. Keeps spinning, and if you want to cancel it, you're just gonna have to push it again, and there you go. So that's a cool little feature. Let's go to the third rate. So 3 beeps on the third rate. Your yaw is going to increase on the third rate, as I said earlier, and it's going to get quicker, much quicker on the third rate. But not quick enough to fly outside only on calmer days. I did try to fly this one outdoors, and I mean, it'll fly outdoors, but not great. So I don't recommend this as a outdoor flyer. It can be done, but you're gonna wanna do it on a very calm day. It flips very well, recovers pretty well. Seems to give itself quite a bit of air, well, like throttle. So be aware of that. Ooh, almost hit the ceiling there. And nice little flyer, let's funnel. Let's funnel right here. Try to get a nice little shot of this funnel, real tight. I'd say this one's definitely on par with like the Furby F36. Probably flies a little bit faster than JJRC. And I get a lot of questions about the E-Sheen. Haven't flown that one yet. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Haven't flown it yet. So there you go, we hit the ceiling there on the flip, but we stayed in the air. Whoa, I killed the throttle. Killed the throttle when I hit the flip button. Whoa, that was a super tight flip there. And then that time it gave it some throttle. So, it is a very nice flyer. I like it. I did fly this one outside. It is doable. It has this nice little bright white light in the front and a red one in the back. So the B-Whoop, I would say, is probably definitely a better night flyer because the ducks light up. This one with the black frame, the ducks aren't gonna really light up for you at all, so you're gonna have to rely solely on the LEDs. And you can definitely see them in the night, but it's not quite as bright as the B-Whoop. We're gonna hit the ceiling there. See, I don't understand, it gives itself a lot of throttle, and then sometimes it doesn't. Interesting. So you get a nice long flight time out of this one too. And it is very fun to fly. Pretty quiet too, so you're not gonna disturb too many people in the house. And I'm sure you could do a little FPV mod on this if you wanted to mount a camera. I think this one has, the motors are soldered to the flight board. We'll check that before we end the video here. I want to say when I took the canopy off, I saw that. So that's a little bit of a con, I would say, on some of these other ones. Whoa, almost got myself again. Some of these other ones, they got the plug-in motors. This one solders on, so that's gonna save you some weight, but if you do kill a motor, it's gonna be a lot more work to replace it. But for some of you out there, that's probably not a big deal at all. Others, it might be a big deal. I don't know. You guys will have to make that decision yourself. So it flies very nice. Oh, we got our LVC warning here. And the other nice thing about this one is you could get other batteries for it. You can just pop them right out and plug them back in. I'm gonna land it there. I don't wanna wreck this battery. So let's unplug our battery here real quick. We'll shut our transmitter off. Let's just pop this canopy off real quick. I believe they are soldered. Yes, the motors are soldered directly to the board there. And there's your board for you. Here's your little antenna. Motors are soldered on. So it is gonna save you some weight, but if you have to replace a motor, it's gonna be a little bit more work for you. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is a good flyer. If you wanna check it out, I'll have it linked in the description. The S105. Thanks to LiTake for sending me this one for review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.